We're approaching Mogul, M-O-G-A-L, 10 miles north of Collarenebri, and it's a cleared area in very dense forest with a watering hole. So obviously they bring the stock in here to water them. Very picturesque spot and easy landmark to find amidst all this forest. And we've got Pirtles Road running northwest to east through it. Turning to the northwest now. Yeah, very distinctive. Let's just pan the camera around. Back to the south. Awesome. Jump back in the pit. And let's get the camera facing forward. That's what I want. Yep. Just admiring the colours there. Nice. Yeah, let's put it down for a cup of tea and Vegemite sandwich. Beautiful weather here. Right, I'll put it down next to that building. We can see out in the open there. Very nice spot this. Right, cancel the trim. Collective is down, slowing up through 60 knots. Add collective 50, 40 knots. Coming down at 30. So I've got my eyes set on that spot just in front of that building. I've slowed up to early. 20 knots. Fair bit of left pedal. Right, that's the spot I want to land. This spot. A little bit more. That's it. Down. Cool. Right. Let's go and have that Vegemite sandwich. Awesome. So it's late afternoon. In fact, it's 16:38 and 16 seconds. Sun is going down. I'm just looking for it. It's got to be over there somewhere. Yep. And we've arrived at Moomin Gin, where there are thousands of bales of cotton, many of them wrapped in coloured plastic, as you'll see. Purples and yellows and some pink ones there. Very interesting sight. So lots of cotton grown around here, lots of irrigation, really enjoyable to explore in a helicopter. Let's go to the GoPro camera. There we go. That's a good view. So there we go, far west New South Wales. Let's rotate that camera around a bit. Nice. Wide open spaces and some very interesting sights. And plenty of cool places to land and talk to the friendly locals too. Excellent. Righto, so it's 4:47 p.m. We've just arrived at Moomin Gin. Cotton picking good. Let's swing around and have a look. This is the feedlot here, I believe, Avondale feedlot. And there's the cotton gin with thousands of cotton bales wrapped in various coloured plastics, hence the purples and pinks and yellows. Quite a spectacle and well worth a visit. Let's just do a quick lap around it. And we'll head back to Collarenebri. Let's go to the skid cam. Skid cam left, rotating left. Nice. Pretty cool to find these places, which I did not know about until I started scouting for the World Trip New South Wales chapters. Been to every airport in the state, and did not include all of them in the flight plans, but most of them, and definitely flew over most of them. Some of them very, very small, of course, but it's a very big area, and it's mostly covered in the 3 volumes so far. 2 more to finish the state, so that's 125 flights. Yep, and that'll cover this state pretty well. So there we go. That's what a cotton gin looks like these days. Awesome. Okay, I've just been checking my notes. I had to Google it again. The feedlot is this area we're going to see with the brightly coloured shapes caused by plastic that they wrap around the huge cotton bales. A lot of them are blue and yellow, some are pink. So now it all makes sense. So just over the road here. To climb a bit. There we go, some purple ones on the right, purple on the left, yellow ones there. Yeah, so these are all the many huge bales of cotton. And this cotton gin is where they separate the cotton from the dust and etc. and lint, so they can send it to the mill and start making clothes, I guess. All the great things you make out of cotton. That's a good view. And that, I think, is Avondale feedlot, I think, but not 100% on that. There weren't many pictures, actually. Anyway, this is definitely the cotton gin. Let's get a better view out off the skid cam. I think we can. There we go. Nice. Okay. Well worth the visit, I've got to say. Righto, I've had a good brekkie. That Vegemite toast and hot tea went down like a treat. So let's press on to Moomin Gin. Let me get my bearings. Yep, we're going the right way. Slightly southwest. Let me double check that. Yeah, we're good. So lots of great irrigation features to check out on this flight. Fantastic. So we're 4 miles from waypoint 5. We're slightly north of track. Let's go south a bit. Check our instruments. Yep. Heading southwest and turn west again in a moment. It's quite fun chasing a shadow at these times of day, which you can see there about 1 o'clock. Boy, these are big fields. Right, we're just about to veer right back on the track. Oh, I can see it on the GPS actually, yep. Magenta line coming up. About 0.4 of a mile. Yep, let's turn west. And we're 2.5 miles out. So we should see it. So there's from memory, there's a river, which I can see. I can't remember the name of the river. There's a bridge over it and feedlots to the right, I think, and the cotton gins to the left. We'll know in a moment. And then Collarenebri up to the northwest. Let's follow this road to the river. Still a bit north actually, but not too bad. Yeah, you can see it's just across the river. Waypoint 05. There's the bridge, 12 o'clock. Let's check out this side first. Okay. Right, now let's try to work out what's going on here. Right, okay, so the feedlot is obviously the rectangular areas, the pens for the cattle, and this is the cotton gin here, these long buildings full of machines which separate the cotton from the dust, etc. If I've got it right, I think I've got it right. So there are the feedlots, Avondale feedlots, they're quite big. Let's just fly around them. Let's get the skid cam going. Skid cam left, rotate left. Right, that's a good view. I don't know, I might have it back to front. These might be the bales of cotton. Now that I come to think of it, they look like they are. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Yeah, for sure. I did a bit of research, but obviously not enough. So they've got to be the cotton bales, thousands of those. And the feedlot, I'll have to check my notes. I'll do that momentarily. I'm sure I put a diagram there, actually. Let's jump back in. I'm going to land and check my notes. It's a bit too dangerous to do it on the fly, so to speak. I'll land in that central grassy area. Concentration is immense, and we are down. Okay, I'm going to go and check my notes. So it's about 8 AM, 7:56-ish. Yep. Trying to keep my eyes where I'm going. We're heading towards waypoint 5 out of Collarenebri, the water and cotton mission. And we're heading to waypoint 5, which is Moomin Gin and Avondale feedlot. Pretty big landmarks, still about 9 miles away, so I'll stay low level for a couple more miles, chase the mulga, see if we can scare up any parentes, emus, wombats, goannas, geckos, dingoes, or various and sundry other parts of the Aussie wildlife. Distance, have a quick glance in a second. Distance is 7.9 miles. So lots of irrigation here. We're flying over an irrigated field now. Actually, let's climb and we'll get a better view. We're 7 miles now from Cotton Gin. We'll get to about 1,500 feet and we'll get a good view of it then. So yeah, some fantastic irrigation out here to check out. Let's go to the right skid cam, pan it round. Beautiful. Now keep climbing. What are we at? We're at only 300 feet. Right, 500 feet. Let's keep going up. Flying solos today. Yeah, check that out. That is awesome. Fantastic. Let's keep climbing. Coming up to 800 feet. Keep going. Distance 5.2 miles. I reckon it's the white area about 12 o'clock, but we'll get to it 1500 like I said, and we'll get a good view of it. Check that out. Awesome. Actually, I want to go down and have a look at this. I reckon that's it. about 11 o'clock. It's about breakfast time out here, so they're having some pancakes and Uncle Toby's oats, wheat bix, toast and Vegemite. Nothing better than toast and Vegemite with a hot cuppa and a lump of sugar. White tea, of course. Perfect combination. As the hot tea sets your throat on fire and the Vegemite wakes your whole mouth up. Fantastic. In fact, let's land here and see if we can get a cuppa and some toast, and then we'll push on to the cotton gin. These guys look friendly. Let's stop here. There we go. We're down. Cool. Right, after brekkie we'll carry on to the cotton gin. We're 10 miles north of Collarenebri, far west New South Wales, and a watering hole called Mogul, we'd say. Mogul. M-O-G-I-L. And the sun is just about to set, or it's getting close to it. What's it, about 4:30? 16:56, nearly 5 o'clock. So the sun's really bringing out the red in the earth in a spectacular fashion there, I've got to say. Fantastic. Great place to come and practice your takeoff and landings in any kind of off-road aircraft, so to speak. Fantastic. It's very smooth. I haven't found any rocks down there. Just do a lap around the border. You'll see how big it is. So I guess they bring them in here to feed and water. Cattle, I'd imagine. So we're on the west side now, turning north. You can see the sun setting over there in the west. Doing about 90 knots at about 100 feet. Not many trees around to hit. Contrast it with the surrounding terrain, which is very dense bush. It's a pretty big area. Heading north, and we'll come back to the east right about here. Bit of a pedal turn there. The sun looks fantastic on those trees. This is the kind of flying I probably enjoy the most, actually. And back where we started. Alright, let's put it down. It's getting near dinner time, I think. Gorgeous colours there, look at that. Yep, let's land back near the house. Put the kettle on, have a cuppa. And here we go. Down. Nice. Bonza. It's quite late afternoon here at Collarenebri. We're at 10 miles north of the airport at a watering hole called Mogul. Or Mogul, as we'd say down here. So it's, it looks like I wonder if that's a mine. Probably just a little dam, little watering hole, little something or other. Yeah, dense bush all around. And these cleared areas you can see are in the middle of a much larger forest. And there's a few tracks and one road, or at least one road leading into this watering area. Beautiful colours. So there's no river nearby. It must be, well, it's a bore. Yeah, so they're bringing up water from one of the artesian lakes under the ground. Yeah, look at that, it's gorgeous. So it's a great area to come and play with your chopper or your Shock Ultra or Piper NX Cub. Any of those kind of bush type aircrafts would be great out here. And look at this space you've got to practice takeoff and landings. That is like one of those World War II Russian airports where 20 planes take off line abreast. Fantastic. That's an awesome area to practice your takeoff and landings in, I've got to say. Let's go to the skid cam. Nice. Yeah, just fantastic colours. Right, let's put it down. Time for a cuppa and a scone with jam and cream. Yum. Park right next to this house, I think. Kind of doing a side slip here. 30 knots, 20. And put it down right about here. There we go. Down. Getting better at it. Yeah, cool. Right, that's Mogul at Collarenebri. So we're in New South Wales far west at Collarenebri, Mogul, M-O-G-I-L. Waypoint 1, 10 miles north of the airport. And it's a very colourful little spot. A big spot actually. It's a very dense bush in every direction. That's what we call forest down here, we call it bush. Bush. There's the watering hole, or the bore, B-O-R-E. So lots of artesian water out here. Water underground in undersea lakes, underground lakes basically. Great artesian basins. Very nice colours. Let's check out these buildings. No cattle at the moment. I hear there's some coming in 2024, but in the last couple of years flown to every country, all over Africa, large parts of Australia now, and I've not seen one animal. I guess helicopters probably scare them away, it's understandable. Nice to see they got satellite TV. Probably got Netflix or something going on there. Nice garage. So yeah, there we go. The colours of Mogul. Let's put it down just before those water tanks, I think. Pretty steep descent. Cutting the speed back to 30 knots, 20. Watch the rate of descent now. There they are. Look out for the whatchamacallit, downdraft, ring, vortex, whatever it's called. There we are. Right. Whew. Right, time for a Lamington, I think. Cool.